channel. I am coming to you from the starts of Baby Boy's nursery. So we haven't put much together yet. Actually, his crib and dresser are arriving tomorrow. We have the glider, which is so comfortable and amazing, and we're just starting to get things put together. So soon there will be a tour, and it's starting to feel really real. I'm 33 weeks pregnant right now. Actually, in 2 days I'll be 34 weeks. Just came back from my baby shower up in New York, so now I feel like it is game time because we're getting so close. So I gathered some of my favorite things. He is such a spoiled little boy. He is the first grandbaby on both sides for both my husband and myself. So, and obviously our first child besides my dog Nellie, who's still my first baby. And he is just absolutely spoiled rotten. We are so thankful for all of the gifts that he has been sent from family and friends, and he has no idea the amount of love that is coming to him. But I gathered some of my favorite things from the shower and before, since we live in Tampa. Both of our families are from upstate New York. Pretty much everybody sent their gifts down and then brought really cute outfits to the shower, which was so much fun. So he has been getting presents pretty much nonstop for the past couple weeks. But a lot of the ones I gathered are not only my favorite things, but pretty much everything came on a recommendation. So when I was getting ready to make my registry, I went to so many friends and family members of our group of friends. We're one of the last to have babies. A lot of them are really young, like 2 years old and younger. And so asked them what their must-haves, what they didn't want, and that's really what we based our registry on. So that makes us super excited that hopefully we picked some great things, and then I'm excited in a couple months to go back and do a little newborn must-haves and see what he actually likes and what he doesn't like. So to get started, this is going to contradict what I just said. This was not on recommendation, but I saw it on Amazon and I just had to have it. And those are those little hooded bath towels, which you've probably seen a million of. But these came in a little pack of 3 and they were just so cute. I mean, I can't handle it. This one is a little frog hat. This one, oh, I don't know. I thought it was a whale. But now that I'm looking, I'm not sure. It might be some sort of whale monster fish situation, but I'm into it regardless. And then this one is just a little towel, and it even came with, I mean, I literally just died. Literally the tiniest little washcloths ever. And they come and they match, and they're super, super adorable. So I had to add those just because they're really cute. And they are inside of this. It's the Skip Hop Moby Smart Sling 3-stage tub. So this one, my cousin's wife recommended. They actually started with a different tub that they hated and then switched to this one and loved it. So that's why we went with this one, and it has a little newborn insert. So this actually can go up to 25 pounds or 6 months. So there's a little sling insert so you can have your newborn in it, and then stage 2 and stage 3. So it's also absolutely adorable. So we can't wait to use that one. Inside we have some of the first aid stuff that we have been sent. This one is, everybody knows, the Nose Frida. This is 100% my husband's job. Everybody says it's different when it's your baby, but I don't think it'll be different for me. I have a thing with mucus, and I just think that understand how important it is, but to me, I just think it's disgusting. So Kyle already knows that that will be his job to handle, but it's gonna be super great, and we're so excited that we have it because obviously it is an essential, as well as baby safe thermometer. And then I don't have it with me, but one of Kyle's cousins at the shower gave us our diaper caddy filled with diapers and then a bunch of infant medicine. So like infant Tylenol, gripe water, diaper rash cream, like a bunch of other things that you wouldn't necessarily think of or maybe even think of registering for. But one of my biggest pieces of advice that one of my friends gave me was to make sure to have infant Tylenol and those medicines, probably children's Benadryl too. I'm not sure what age that starts, so look that up. Don't take my word for it. But have all those children's medicines in the house, because if it's the middle of the night and you're calling your doctor and they're telling you to give them Tylenol, the last thing you want to do is rush out at that point. So we were super thankful to have that little kind of baby first aid kit ready to go. My next thing, the Breast Friend nursing pillow. So this one is a recommendation from another one of my best friends, and I love that it had the navy print, which you can sort of see. The light's a little reflective, but there aren't too many cute boy prints for these things. Usually it's just plain navy or stripes, so I kind of like that it was a little different. But but it is similar to the Boppy nursing pillow, but I have heard both from Felicia and then other friends that this one is just their favorite. So it's straps around, goes around your belly. Obviously it'll be a little easier, I don't have a belly. Hey Nobel. And snips here. When you have an infant, it's more to rest your arms, and then as they get a little bigger, then you can rest the baby on it. And there is I think it's folded in here, but there's a little pouch so you can put either, you know, stuff, little toys for the baby, or you can put your phone or a book or, you know, bottle. You can put whatever you need. There's a little pocket that stays attached to it, and it's supposed to help. There's a little back thing, so it's supposed to help with back support too. So I'm definitely excited to try that out, since Kyle and I are planning to exclusively breastfeed. Well, I'm planning to exclusively breastfeed. Kyle will be helping with the bottle. So going along with that, we registered for the Como Tomo bottles, which are not only adorable, but also the most recommended for nipple confusion, since we will be starting him on a bottle right away. I have a trip to the Dominican Republic 1 month after my due date for my best friend's wedding. It'll be a very quick trip, but I am planning still to go as long as everything medically is sound. So he will need bottles, since I believe that he's too young, so I'm not comfortable taking him. So we're gonna start these right away. I have heard, the more research I do, that even though they recommend to not introduce bottles until like 4 to 6 weeks, a lot of times the babies that have the most trouble going back and forth are the ones that have been delayed. So my friends that did wait have troubles, and the ones that started right away have less trouble. So who knows, every baby's different, every bottle is different, but these are supposed to be great. So we went with these, and fingers crossed he likes them and takes 2 of them right away. As I mentioned before, at the shower he got so many outfits, and I resisted the urge to bring all of them to show you. Maybe I'll do a separate baby boy haul because they're just so cute, but I had to bring a couple. There's 2 that I just had to show you. The one will probably end up being his Christmas outfit because it's just so stinking cute. It's 6 to 9 months. It's his first little polo button down. I love little preppy clothes, so I can't handle it. Little top and then little polo shorts with a little belt. I mean, I could cry. Like, I'm trying not to, but I really could. And then, of course, to go along with them are his first pair of boat shoes. You can't quite tell, but right above me on the windowsill is his sneaker collection that he has going on right now. He has about 6 pairs of Syracuse University SU sneakers, but his little shoe closet collection is huge. I know babies don't wear shoes, but it just makes it really fun. And these are 6 to 9 months, so he probably will end up wearing them. And I literally look at them and smile and then cry on a daily basis. My husband and his whole family are huge golfers. So eventually this nursery is going to be kind of golf themed, and his life is basically going to be golf themed. Hopefully he'll continue and love it. Otherwise, we're going to force golf onto him until he falls in love with something else. But Felicia, one of my best friends, got me this onesie. It says, "I like big putts and I cannot lie." And I about died laughing because I've seen this on Etsy. And I kept going back and forth. I'm like, I think he needs to have it. No, I can't. I think he needs to have it. No, I can't. And so I laughed so hard when she got that. I think it's hysterical. He is due on Easter Sunday, which is April 21st. And that is 1 week after the Masters. So if he makes his debut a little early, he will be here for Masters Sunday. And I will be putting him in this outfit regardless of whether or not it's too big. And then to go along with that, I'm a huge Lily girl. I worked for Lily Pulitzer for 3 years. Love Lily. So obviously having a boy, the selections are a little smaller, but he also got his first Lily little bow tie, which is absolutely adorable. So if he makes his debut on his due date or early, he has his little Lily bow tie to go along with it. So I thought those were absolutely adorable and I had to show you. And then keeping with the Lily theme, he has Lily boy swaddles. So this is from the Pottery Barn Kids collection that they did actually last year, and they're bringing it back again this year. But I loved that it's still prince, but still boyish and manly. So we have the little elephants, which are so cute, and then this print, which is one of my favorite prints. So just because you have a boy does not mean you can't have Lily in your life. Okay, just had to make a little shift since I don't move very well. This next thing is the Kikaroo Peanut Changer. And I had never heard of it, and then now that we register for it, I see it all the time. But it's like kind of squishy. If you look at, it's kind of like rubbery and squishy if you can tell the texture, but it is a changing pad. So it's gonna go on top of his dresser, and it has the straps and stuff that it's not connected right now that'll keep them on, and will connect it to the dresser. But it's a changing pad. So you don't have to put on, you don't put a liner, you don't put changing pads, liners, anything on it. Basically, you just wipe it down. So this was Kyle's best friend's recommendation. The number one thing they said that we had to register for was this, because they started out with another one, and then this was just a game changer. So if he gets it messy or pees, it's that solid, it's a squishy, rubbery fabric. You just wipe it down. It's not fabric, material, you know what I mean. But you just wipe it down and you're good to go. So we are super excited that this exists, because we registered for a ton, you know, a bunch of different changing pads and liners and sheets, and then this is just gonna save us so much laundry. So I'm so thankful that they recommended this to us. The DockATot. So this one makes me laugh because it's a little controversial in my life, because when we were doing our registry, to be honest, my friend and I were kind of laughing about it because I really just don't get it. Now, as I've done more research, I understand that it's big for co-sleepers and such like that, which we are not doing, but that it has something in it that helps with the startle reflex and helps them sleep. So, but basically to me, I thought it was like a $200 pillow, and I just couldn't really understand why people would buy it. And then after that conversation, every single mom that I spoke to or watched a video on or even came in contact with, but especially actually at work, almost all of the moms, every single mom that owned it, or the wives of my coworkers who owned it, said that it was their number one thing, the only thing that their baby would sleep in or nap in. So even if that's on the couch, they would not nap if they were in the Boppy Lounger, but they would nap if they're in the DockATot. And it just nonstop, everyone said how much we absolutely had to have it. So we figured we'd put it on our registry and give it a try. So we got it. We're so thankful for it. I mean, it is beautiful, like, don't get me wrong, but I'm very anxious to see if it's worth it, if he loves it, if he sleeps in it, and, you know, I'm anxious to see. So it does kind of make me laugh because I was totally making fun of it, and now I can't wait for him to be here and for me to stick him in it and see how it works. Next up is the Comfy Fit Boppy Carrier. So this is another one that was a great recommendation from one of my best friend's husbands. He said that this one was the most comfortable of the carriers that they have tried. So it is more of like a wrap carrier, but you can carry the baby both ways. So you can see on the side, as they get bigger, they can face in or face out, and it's supposed to be super comfy. So I can't wait to see Kyle wearing this one, but we went ahead and registered for it, and I can't wait for him to come and I can sneak him in there. I mentioned previously that we do plan to breastfeed, so I registered for a bunch of the breast milk storage bags. So I'm getting the Spectra electric pump through my insurance, and then I also am going to get I've got 2 Hakas and then the Medela hand pump. So I have some, both kind of Medela and Spectra, but I'm kind of covering all the bases. So hopefully we can be successful with pumping, because a lot of people say that the manual is easier and it's faster, but then the electric, you can kind of be hands-free. So we have the storage milk, so I can start storing my freezer stash right away. This was one of the coolest things that I received at the shower. I had never seen this before, and I just think that it is amazing. Not only, I mean, it just smells amazing, but I don't think that that's intentional. I think it was packaged with a candle, but it just still smells so good. But it's an activity scarf, so I would wear this. You can either wrap it another time or not, and then baby can play with it while I cuddle him. So it's got it's got a cute little tassel sailboat, which is adorable, which I think squeaks, but Nellie's sleeping right there, so I'm not going to test it out. And then this has that crinkle sound, and it also has the little kind of like the teething texture. This, I think I have it backwards. There you go. Now you can see. Has a little whale on it, and then this one flips up and it's soft on the inside, and also has the rattle. And then the side is kind of the same idea. There's the crinkle, and then cute little fishies like the silk texture, and then there's a little mirror they can see themselves in, and then a teether. So I just thought that this was so cool. I never knew that something like this existed, and I think it's just fun because there's just so many ways for him to start playing with his hands and all the sensory things, and Kyle and I are really into that, you know, especially in the beginning. We want him to obviously have toys that like help with all the sensory development and all of that good stuff, so he can grow up to be smarty pants. So we think that this is kind of awesome, and so does Nellie, who thinks that it's for her right now. But I'm so excited about this, and I can't wait to use it. If I can find the brand, I'll have it linked down below. I'll have pretty much everything linked. We registered on Amazon, so that's where pretty much everything came from. So I'll have those linked down below, and I'll see if I can find where this is from too, because it's just the coolest thing ever. Halo sleep sacks. Pretty much everybody has heard of these before, but they make swaddling. Do you want one? Do you like it? Swaddling super easy because you put them in, you zip it up, and then you wrap them. And you can have the arms in, you can have the arms out, you can have one arm in, one arm out, and they're super cute. So this one just has little bow ties on it and is a fleece one. So we got a couple cotton ones and a couple fleece ones. So we live in Florida. It's not gonna be that cold really ever, but we have a little bit of both. My diaper bag. So I was so thrilled to receive this diaper bag from one of my husband's aunts. It was literally my favorite thing that I put on the registry. It is the Itsy Ritsy diaper bag, and I went with the black since we are having a boy and I want Kyle to be able to carry it, even though their white, pink, and navy one just like makes my heart pitter patter. But so it is all black, and it has 17 pockets. So I'm absolutely obsessed with it. Once it's packed, I'll do a what's in my diaper bag video so you can see all of it. But these in the front are magnetic, so they're easy to get into. You have the insulated ones on the side, so you can have a bottle or a water bottle. Actually, it's just insulated on this side, and then this one is a zipper. On top, you have kind of a mommy's pouch, so you can put your phone, sunglasses, wallet in here for easy access. And then when you unzip it, it zips all the way down and all the way open in here. So like I mentioned, there's 17 total pockets. In here, there's the mesh to keep whatever you have in there from falling out. I have a mustache pacifier that I forgot that I put in there, so there you go. To keep that from falling out, and then a bunch of little pockets. There's little things so you can hang. If you want to hang pacifiers and such in there. There's another insulated pocket in here. There's just a million. There's a huge zip up here so you can get stuff in back. And like say, these two, and then you have the main pocket. And then along the back side, you have the changing pad that it comes with, which is super cute, and it has head and toes. So I loved this diaper bag. Once I saw a what's in my diaper bag video with it, I knew that it had to be mine. So we can't wait to use it, and even Kyle said that he wouldn't mind, you know, wearing it. Since it is a backpack, it is black. It does have a little tassel, but I just call it his man tassel, and it'll be totally fine. And another thing about it is the bottom is rubber. So that's perfect. So if you're out and about, you can toss it around, put it on the ground, you know. Changing in a public bathroom is not really, you know, the cutest place ever. So you can literally just put it on the ground and not worry about it and clean it off after. So also another pocket in here. So I was absolutely thrilled. You've got the stroller things. I mean, there you go. It's perfect. For our second controversial item after the DockATot, we have the wipe warmer. So this makes me laugh because my mother thinks that it's the most ridiculous thing in the entire planet. And pretty much everyone in my parents' generation thinks that this is absolutely ridiculous. But first of all, if I was a baby, I think I would prefer warm wipes to regular wipes. And there is a portable one, so you can get it in like, I don't know if it's battery or USB, so you can still do it on the go. But one of my best friends said that this was her absolute must-have, and her mom gave her so much crap for it also. And then she got it, and she swears that they clean better, and she swears that her baby cries less. And so we had to have it, and it cracked me up because my friend who bought it for us sent it with a little card that says nothing is too bougie for baby C. So it may be bougie, it may be ridiculous, but we had to register for it, and I will keep you posted on if I think it makes a difference or not, or if we don't have the portable one. So if it does make a difference, if he has these at home and not out and about. So stay tuned. This one I can't lift because I'm 34 weeks pregnant and also very weak, but we did get the 4Moms Mamaroo. This one, same as a lot of other baby things, we're kind of hit and miss with our friends. Some of our friends swore by it, said it was the only thing that their baby loved, and then others preferred a different swing. But we love that it has all of the different settings. It can rock, it can swing, it can be flat, it can be inclined. There's a newborn insert for it, and it's electric, so you don't have to sit there and manually bounce them. It's like a bounce and it's a swing. It's all of the things in one, and you can do it while you're cooking dinner, and he can be in there swinging around. So this was really one of my top absolute must-haves. One of the little boys that I used to babysit for, just literally, he could be screaming so upset the minute you stick him in there. He was so happy. So in my mind, it's magical, even though I know that all babies are different. So we'll see what he thinks, but I was super excited to have that one. Another recommendation is the Hatch Baby Rest. So this is his white noise machine, and it's also a night light. But what is cool, which I did not know until one of Kyle's cousins told us about it because she has it, is it has different colors. It's blue, I think, automatically, and then as they get older, you can, I think, attach it to your phone and program it for different lights. So if you have a toddler or child that likes to wake up at 5 a.m., you can have the night light be red, and they know that it's still too early. They have to, play in their room or read their books and stay in until, you can switch it to green at like 6 a.m. or 6:30 or whatever. You can set it to help them, realize that, okay, it's nap time, and even if you're not sleeping, you have to stay in your room and have quiet time until this is done. So I thought that was really cool. Last but not least, I hope you can see it with the light, but this is from the Lauren Conrad collection, the New Mom Essentials, and the best thing in the world is this mug, which says it's 5 a.m. somewhere. And as someone who thoroughly used to celebrate it's 5 o'clock somewhere, I think that this is the most hysterical thing ever, because I have a feeling I will be up at 5 a.m., and 3 a.m., and 2 a.m., and 1 a.m., and not getting much sleep. So I cracked up when I saw this, and I think that it is so perfect. So that is it for our baby shower haul. Once again, we are so thankful for how spoiled baby is. We cannot wait to have everything set up and put in its place. We really need to get going on that. We only have about 6 weeks to go until his due date. So we are going to get cracking at setting everything up, and we are, once again, so thankful. We can't wait for him to get here. If you have any recommendations of something that we have to have, please leave it in the comments down below in case we missed it, so we can grab those things before he gets here. And I can't wait to do a follow-up in a couple months about what he loved, what we recommend, what we use, and maybe any other things that we find along the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you see and want to see more, especially when baby comes, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you can see when the next video is live. Talk to you soon. Bye.